rye, like straight rye, or like Canadian rye, like that Canadian whiskey, that's like rye. I'm not talking about Crown Royal, because that's like made to be really approachable for a lot of people.
Just, you take any rye, add more sugar to it, and you get Crown Royal, right? Which is very sweet.
I think it's a blend, so it's not just straight rye. It's a certain amount of rye, but if it's something's like the hipsters now are going for the 100% rye drinks, and it's just that taste. It's just because I was like, what is about whiskey that I like whiskey, but there's something about it that certain brands. I'm like, no, I don't actually like this. And then I bought because it was trending. So I'm like, oh, I'll give it a try, because you give it a go, right? So I bought like, this is probably my first mistake, but it was cheap. So I got Canadian Club, 100% rye. It's a new thing now.
100% rye.
It's just rye whiskey. So I'm like, well, okay, then I'll know if this tastes like ass, then I'll know it's because it's rye, not because it's wheat or barley or sort of stuff, right? Because Scotch is usually like barley. What is it? Bourbon is like at least 50% corn, so that makes it a bit sweeter and stuff like that. Makes a difference.
Yeah.
So for me, what I found is I don't like rye. It's because of the characteristics of it. I like bourbon. I like some of the characteristics of Irish whiskey, and then Scotch, depending. I haven't tried anything really smoky, but I think I might, because I've tried certain things with a bit of smoke to it, and I'm like, you know what, I'm okay with that.
I was surprised.
Some of the blends are really approachable.
Stateside, when you ask for whiskey, like rye whiskey, whatever, they don't even know what it is. They'll give you a Scotch. They just
really?
Yeah, I remember asking.
That sounds like a shitty bar, if you ask me.
Yeah, well, I was surprised.
Because if you're in the States, I figure they give you a bourbon, which I'm okay with.
Well, yeah, but nobody knows what rye is. It's like it's just such a Canadian thing. That
so you say, can I get a rye?
So you might as well serve the rye in a bag, in the milk kind of thing, because it's so Canadian. Or is it Canadian or is it just Ontario that serves a bagged milk?
What?
Bagged milk is like if you show people a bag of milk and pouring milk, they'll mind blown.
Really?
What is that? Because everybody, like the jug of milk is kind of the standard.
Oh, the jug. So we're the only ones using bags?
Bagged milk is a taboo.
So I didn't even know that, because you could buy. There's a point where you can get Max milk or whatever, and you can buy jugs of milk.
Store called
you can buy a jug. God, there's like a big jug of chocolate milk.
It's the magazine
Shut up!
Too. Okay.
Stop it. I remember, like for me, like as a kid, back when there were jugs, I was thinking like a big jug of like chocolate milk, because that's the best milk ever if you're a kid.
You know why?
Strawberry.
You know what I heard about chocolate milk?
What?
When a cow's teats bleed and your milk becomes pink because of the blood, you just add chocolate to it and you sell it as chocolate milk instead of dumping the whole load. What? Teats don't bleed? Anyways.
No.
I turned you off of chocolate milk.
You know what?
But a bloody steak is not a problem, but if you have a problem with chocolate milk, then you shouldn't be eating your steak.
Why is there blood in teats? I'm going to say teats instead of tits.
Teats.
Just cool your tits about that.
Because any kind of teat, when you milk it too much or you suck on it too much, you're going to get blood out of there, right? Eventually. This is what I heard.
Okay.
I've heard that's a wives' tale, but I'm like, okay, if you got thousands of gallons of milk that turned pink because of one bloody teat, just throw some chocolate in it and still you
Would you put the strawberry sauce?
It's not
strawberry
bad.
Strawberry mix. Because they have. So which do you like better? Do you think they're both valid? Strawberry milk? Chocolate milk.
Make strawberry.
Are you kidding? Yeah, you make strawberry.
Strawberry milk, like you buy in a carton kind of thing or a jug.
You don't buy it in a jug, but you can get the Nestle Quick.
If you get the good milkshake, it'll bring all the boys to the yard. That's what I'm saying.
You ain't saying shit. Go on then.
Anyways, yeah. So that's the urban legend that I heard, and I believe it.
I don't,
because I can't imagine a farmer getting rid of thousands of gallons of milk because it's got some bloody teats and.
Why don't they stop milking them teats?
No, because these things are sucking like milk like crazy, right? And if it's just kind of like, it doesn't take much blood to make it white, something white, a tinge. If it's like a pinky milk, you can't sell it as a.
So I'm eating.
Have you ever gone to like Home Depot where they take a white gallon of paint and they drop a couple of drops of a little
No.
the color, and it just turns that whole color.
No, I don't go to Depot.
Oh, true for the Depot.
So if no, I lost my train of thought because
Home Despot.
Despot got it. God damn it! That sounds like every wife. That's an awful thing to say.
Oh, that was funny. Like we had we were talking on the phone earlier today.
Were we?
I was cutting out.
Were we?
Your phone's cutting out.
You're underwater.
You're like,
yes, Mr. Bob, you
I'm hearing every second word.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it on my phone. Let me change it to private.
Sorry, sir. That was an act. That was completely made up, fictitious.
Gotta go, babe.
Yeah.
Phone's cutting out.
Oh, love you, long time, but
They should make
disconnected.
They should make phones like
it's just a filter or something like that.
like wipe mode or whatever.
App. It's an app.
Shitty friend mode, like you know, the guy you don't want to talk to. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was gonna say something that's totally...
Did you ever live through the period? I'm
Go
sure
on.
you did.
Go on.
Where when you're making a collect call on the payphone,
No.
and you have that 1 second to say your name, where the operator says,
Yeah.
"Do you accept a collect call from?" And you gotta say your
Calls.
name.
Yeah.
So instead of saying your name, you'd be like, "Okay, I'm done. Pick me up," like really quickly, like because if you're trying to get your parents to pick you
Oh,
up,
so
wherever
you
you're.
could say no, and then but you got the message.
So yeah, so the parents didn't have to pay for the phone call because they wouldn't accept the collect call, but they
Yeah.
do you accept the collect call from, "Okay, I'm done, pick me up," and they'd be like, "Yeah, okay, no, I don't accept that call, whatever," and then
Yeah.
they would go and pick you up.
Okay.
So it was just, instead of saying your name, you would just pass on your message
Man,
really
these are
quickly.
hacks.
You didn't know? You didn't do this?
No, because I didn't do calls because it wasn't cheap enough. But to collect calls were like, that was posh.
Posh.
It's posh in the sense that you're working somebody over. So somebody has to
Oh,
say
you're making
yes.
them pay for your
Right?
Yeah.
Because you're a low-life reject.
And then you
enough.
sit on the phone and be like, yeah. You're like, "Dude, like, I'm paying for this."
Right? Yeah. So, no. But
Get to the meat
what
potatoes.
are other things that are gone now that we take for granted today?
One of the best collect phone calls, because my wife was working. She was working at the
I
same
can't
company
believe
as
you
I
have
was.
like phone calls.
Girlfriend at this time, and I was sick, or whatever, and I made a collect call to the job because I knew she was gonna pick up. But I said, the operator said, "What's your name?" Whatever. I said, "It's Jon Bon Jovi," and she's like, "Okay." So she calls the company and she asks my wife, who picked up because she was a receptionist, and she asked her, "Do you accept a collect call from Jon Bon Jovi?" And she's like, "Yeah, sure." And she's like, "Yeah, right." You can hear the operator go, "Yeah, right."
Yeah, really? That's hilarious.
Because it was like a legit company and stuff she's calling. It wasn't just like something, Joe Blow.
Yeah.
And I'll accept the call from Joey, because she obviously knew it would be me, right?
Yeah.
Who else would be Jon Bon
That's
Jovi?
so awesome.
But,
I did one and it didn't work, didn't pan out. It's the same idea, but it didn't actually fill out. So remember Lorenzo Lamas?
Yes!
Okay, so anybody out there that's old enough
Like
to
a
remember.
soap opera guy.
What was it? Well, it was evening soap opera though.
Like
Falcon Crest.
Falcon Crest, okay.
Falcon Crest.
Dynasty
So
Falcon Crest.
yeah, I know they were all in that Dallas.
Falcon Crest.
They were all in the evening
So it
soaps.
was Falcon Crest, Dallas, and Dynasty.
Dynasty. Those are the three big ones. So he was part of Falcon Crest. And there's this girl I kind of liked, it's one of those things, stories, it's going way back. And when you don't have internet, and what's the big thing now with dating, where the swipe right and all that crap? What's that called?
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say Pinterest. It's absolutely not Pinterest.
It's not Plenty of Fish, it's...
No, it's not. Whatever that is, okay? Put down in the comments because we're too...
Swipe left and right, okay.
I just don't do that because I found a girl that I don't need to do that. Before I had to do that, I guess in a sense, because I know everybody else is doing it. I mean, what the balls? You're cut off.
I would suck on that.
You suck on that until there's pinch that shot up there somewhere in that vicinity. Look at you, man. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so there's this girl I kind of liked because it's like your world when you're younger is only the people you know. So you only think that you will date the people in your classroom and stuff of this nature. Like, when you're grade 3 or 2.
Yeah.
You only think the world, like the only girls that you will date is whoever the prettiest
Of your classroom.
Of your classroom. And then there's a couple of them, maybe one date. And this is kind of weird too, because back in the day, like grade 3 and stuff, I remember I was like super shy. So it was like one of those things where it was like girls were still icky. And now I'm finding like, hey man, you got a boyfriend? You got a girlfriend? Back like kindergarten. And they're like, yeah, I got a girlfriend. I'm like, what do you want about you got a girlfriend? You don't even know what penises are. Like you don't even know what that is. All you think is you pee out of that thing, you know what I mean? Hopefully there's no children watching that. I'm just gonna just break that glass ceiling for you.
Isn't that what a penis is for?
It's just for peeing. Yeah. When you're young, it is. That's absolutely true. Nothing's developed anyways, not doing the birds and the bees.
Babies get erections though, that's weird.
Do they?
Yeah, that's the difference between men and women. Like, men are horny from birth to death.
But women also have small penises as well.
Yes.
Right? The clitoris, potato. Anyways, it's getting weird now. It's getting weird. I don't want to go that way. But anyways, let's go.
Your girlfriend's clitoris is bigger than yours?
Probably a certain ethnicity that I would imagine. Yeah.
So you were saying, so like the kids like now are dating early? Huh?
I don't get that. I thought girls were supposed to be icky forever, pretty much. And then you get a certain age, like, I don't know, let's say 12 for me and everybody else. You kind of do it as a group, you know, like your peers. And I find it's coming so much earlier now. I don't know if the teachers are being pushed.
Well, there's this internet meme that's kind of gone viral, I guess, where, you know, it's like a cartoon, four window cartoon kind of thing, where the mom's like, dressing her daughter like a prostitute for Halloween, and, you know, and this, that, and the other.
Really?
Like, all the like, oh yeah, that looks amazing, and this, that, and the other. And the girl's 16 and she's pregnant, whatever. And the mother's like, oh, how did this happen? You know, like when you start sexualizing your kids early.
Didn't pull out.
Yeah. No, but when you start sexualizing kids early, like you're wondering how it happened.
But is that true? Because, well, it kind of is, because I'll agree with you. But just play devil's advocate here.
Here's from my take of it. And I had friends, my guy friends, or whatever, who were really horny and just dirty, if you will, in grade 8. Okay,
it's about the time when hormones are like
grade 8.
Yeah,
I was so I was horny just like everybody else. Yeah, I was so afraid of impregnating a girl or getting AIDS, which is
because that was the real thing back then. Everybody's talking about AIDS.
I was like, I wouldn't dare do that kind of thing because I didn't want to get AIDS or I didn't want to get anybody pregnant.
They really talk about that.
Yeah, so fear was the limiting factor in my kind of.
I think that's true. Now that you brought that up, I forgot about that aspect. But everything was AIDS. We don't know because it was early days. We didn't know about the disease and stuff like that, right?
That was bad. Right?
Yeah. So it was one of those things like we're just ignorant. Like nobody had the research or anything like